take my glass and I put it on top of the pattern and I trace it. Some people use templates when they do the glass. You know, as I said, Mary and I are self-taught, and it's a kind of thing where I think the first day we opened is the only time that we weren't backed up on orders. You know, right now we've already got orders into next year. So it's a thing, I have to find ways to do things quickly. I started tracing it on the glass. I start cutting it out. It saved me time from having to cut out the paper templates, gluing it to the glass, everything else. You know, so I mean, you figure out what's good for you. And I'll have people come back and say that I do the templates. It helps me. You know, whatever works. That's the right way. I get my biggest pieces out of it first, and then I work my way down to my smaller ones. Kind of like when you lay out material for sewing. I'm cheap. I'm frugal. I try to conserve as much as I can. I don't want to walk upstairs and get another piece of glass. You know, I try to save 15 steps every time. Using the lightbox, I do it quite often, and it'll be something where you can kind of move it around and go, ooh, I like that spot, and find the pretty stuff out of it. You know, so that's what you do when you have glass you can't see through, just by putting it down on the table. You can put that on top of the pattern with a marker. There's a black line there. There's a black line there. There's the top of it. Put number 9 on the glass. That way you know where it goes on the pattern. Okay. Look at this one. That one is totally black, opaque. I can't see through that. Back in the old day. Yeah, we're digging. We're digging back into the archives. Okay, so we're going to say you want that as your diamond. Put the glass down. Put the pattern on top. That way you can see the shadow where it's placed. Again, getting myself about 1/4 of an inch or more from the edge of the pattern piece to the edge of the glass, so that you get a cleaner break with it that way. Less time grinding. Unless you only have 1/8 of an inch of space, do it. Go onto the grinder. I would hate to sell you another piece of glass. So now we got the glass down, we got the pattern down, we take the graphite paper, put it in between, and we make some marks. Take it off, and if you look, there's a little graphite mark on top of it, so that then afterwards you can take the ruler or marker and you can trace out the shape that you want. Okay.